Oh, my God, thank you. How are you? Okay. How's the economy for you? Pretty rough, huh? But is it this rough for anyone? Have any of you had to sell your gold for cash? Is it that hard? So you can't keep your big pile of gold that you had anymore? And you had to put it in a bag and send it to the TV? Because that commercial that runs all day from a company of leprechauns, I guess? You really want your gold. And the people that sold their gold are so happy on that commercial because they had no idea gold was even worth money. I got $40 to go to Six Flags, and I just had to melt down my grandma's stupid necklace she hid from the Nazis. I thought we were going to lose the house, and then my wife said, "What about our pirate treasure? What if that could somehow be used to help us?" I had to sell my gold for cash. You know why? Because I didn't want to miss Christmas. American Christmas. That's the best Christmas in the whole world. Do you know that? If you're from Europe, especially Europe, they don't even have Christmas like we have. They have some weird Christmas. You're like, what happens on Christmas? Santa Claus puts plums in your shoes. Like, is that if I'm good or bad? Speaking of forgiveness, have you forgiven Tiger Woods yet for what he did? Everybody says he's such a horrible example for children. That's what I heard people say about Tiger Woods. And my question is, whose boring-ass child watches golf on TV? Whose creepy little antichrist, khaki pants-wearing animal? Tiger's going to sex rehab, okay? Yeah, sex rehab. It's a 6-week program, and it costs $60,000. 60 grand. That's like sending your penis to an Ivy League college. I mean, he's black and Asian. Shouldn't he have qualified for some kind of a scholarship to penis college? All right, now not to bring it down after a solid Tiger Woods joke like that, but do you guys remember where you were when you heard Michael Jackson died? Do you remember? Because that's a huge death. Like 3 other famous people died. I would remember their names right now. That's how big that death was. I will never forget where I was. I was at my father's funeral, and they were doing the eulogy, and this guy burst in and said, "Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt this funeral, but I'm afraid I have some terrible news." And we were devastated. My mother collapsed. My 12-year-old brother started crying and grabbing his crotch to try to bring Michael back to life. It nearly ruined that funeral. But then our pastor put on Thriller, and we all started singing and dancing. And I picked up my dad and moved him like a zombie. Made it a Thriller night. Guys, you worried about the world ending in 2012? In the year 2012? A little bit, because the Mayan calendar? Well, don't worry, buddy. It's probably not going to happen. You know why? Because it's a Mayan calendar. Why would they know the end of the world? They didn't have any pants. Do you know that about them? They didn't have the invention of pants. You think you can really crack the secret of the end of the world, but not the secret of pockets? Do you think that's even possible? Because it's not. They just made a lot of calendars, okay? They never said it's the end of the world. Some goofy white people made that up. They just stopped making calendars past 2012 because they probably had enough goddamn calendars. Hey guys, I just made a new calendar for 1,000 years from now. Oh, awesome. A snake just bit my scrotum again. You think you could cool it with the calendars for a little bit? And put a little R&D into this area because it happens quite a bit. Here, look at my calendar. It happened on the 23rd, and again on the 24th, and here on Christmas Day. So just, if you could have this handle before Mel